Well, congratulations, your offer has been accepted and you're under contract. So let's get started. There's so many steps that we are going to walk through together from contract to close. The first thing that your agent will do is to open up title and instruct you to make your escrow deposit. Now, because so much of this step is behind the scenes, it might seem a little mysterious. It's actually straightforward. Escrow is a safety net that protects both the buyer, the seller, and the agent during the transaction. The title company, it's like Switzerland. They don't represent the buyer, they don't represent the seller or the agent. They're a neutral third party that makes sure that everything agreed to in the contract actually happens as it's supposed to. Now, the escrow officer starts by checking the home's title for any title issues. They make sure that the seller actually owns the home and can legally sell it to you. They hold the initial deposit, also known as the earnest money in a trust account. The title company makes sure there aren't any liens on the property. They make sure that the property taxes are paid, that the water bill is paid by the current owners. They make sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to do according to the purchase agreement. They are also the closers for your home. And as you get closer to owning your home, the escrow officer will coordinate with your lender to prepare the closing documents. They make sure all the financial figures, including closing costs, are accurate and the terms of the sale are reflected and correct for both the owner and the buyer. In essence, escrow is there to ensure that everyone holds up their end of the deal. All agreements are honored and the transition of the property ownership is a smooth and secure process. It's a critical step in the home buying process, ensuring that you get your keys and the home is rightfully, legally yours. Your name is on the deed, it's registered with the county. In the meanwhile, you, the buyer, have ordered your home inspection. I'll recommend a couple trusted home inspectors. And we recommend a licensed inspector. They'll check the roof, the HVAC, electrical, plumbing, the foundation. You can have additional inspections such as a well and septic. You could have a sewer inspection, mold inspection, pool inspection. Again, that's something you want. We'll talk over depending on the home and the age of the home. The home inspector will send a report, usually in 24 hours. You get a full report and they'll list out all the details, any safety issues, any major concerns, any cosmetic issues. It'll all be listed. And they'll focus again on what we call a 4-point roof, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, any other inspections that you want. And if there's any concerns, you can review it with the inspector, you can review it with me, and they may recommend a licensed vendor do an additional inspection. Like if there's a roof concern, they might recommend a roofer. Sometimes you may need, there's a concern in the house and you may want to get a quote from a contractor. So that's all the things we do during the inspection period. Also during that inspection period, you'll want to carefully review the seller's disclosures that are provided from the seller. It will be a seller's disclosure and where the seller answers questions about the home. It's a 4-page document here in Florida, and they might ask the age of the roof, ask if you've had any water damage, any termite damage, etc. So you want to look that over. That's completed by the seller for you to take a look at. You'll get possibly other disclosures like a homeowner's disclosure or a lead paint disclosure. Depending on the age of the home. There may be a mold disclosure. There could be a drywall disclosure. So again, it's a seller's opportunity to tell you everything they know about the house so that you can make the best decision for you. The buyers need to review these. They're super important. They give you a heads up to what to expect with the house. It might be small things like a leaky faucet or an old roof that needs to be replaced or has been replaced. So that is information that we use to make a decision if you want to purchase the home, or if you'd like to make any repairs. We can ask the seller to make those repairs, or we could ask for a credit and you could do the repair after closing. It's important for the sellers to be open and honest on these disclosures, which helps ensure that the sale of the home goes smoothly with few problems and hopefully no disputes at a later time. Also during this time, the mortgage, the lender will order the appraiser to do an appraisal. It's a third party, neutral party that evaluates the value of the home that you're about to purchase. It's not just about numbers, it's about confirming for the bank that the home is worth the loan that they're giving you. The value of the home must be equal to or more than the loan plus the down payment. If it isn't, the bank won't finance it. If that happens, you may have options like making a larger down payment, and there's other options we could discuss if the appraisal is lower than the total amount, basically, of the purchase price. So, lots of stuff here, but by the way, during this period, your loan officer may be bugging you, and that's a good way to put it, and asking you for more and more information. And you feel like you've already given them a ton of your financials. They may ask for employment verification. They may ask for letters explaining where a certain cash deposit came from. They may ask for more tax returns. So just be on the lookout. They're going to ask for a lot of information. They are loaning you a great deal of money. And so try not to get irritated. Try not to get impatient. Once you're approved and we're closed, it'll be behind you and you'll be enjoying your new home. Contract to close, we covered that. And I hope you enjoyed this section. Robin with eXp Realty.